Yeah, that should probably be good enough. Welcome back to Garage Matters. Now this morning, I went over to the Celica, I sat in it, I tried to turn the radio on, try to listen to some music, but the radio is not working. It's not even turning on. If these are some of the symptoms that you're having in your vehicle, come on over here. Let me show you a couple of things we can check to try to get this radio up and working again. Normally, when I turn the key to the accessories position, it normally comes on. But it is not coming on at all. Let's try to hit this home button, the power button, and nothing is happening. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be an electrical issue. And we can come on down here to check the fuses first. So we'll just pop this panel open, find the radio, and it looks like it's going to be the second from the left on the bottom, cigarette and radio. So let's come on down here and take a look at which one it's going to be. So it looks like it's going to be this one right here. Pull it out and it should be 15A. So all we're going to do is just check this fuse right here, see if it's broken. And the way you check these fuses is you can just look right in the middle. So it looks like it is still intact. It is not broken. And we can turn it around. Sometimes you can see the numbers on here. This looks like the correct one, 15. The filament's not broken. So we'll go ahead and plug it back in here and probably have to pull out this head unit. Sometimes there's a fuse behind the head unit. So we'll go ahead, reinstall this fuse. But before we go ahead and start pulling everything apart, there is another location we can check as far as the fuses. We'll come up to the hood up here, and there is another fuse box up here. I'm kind of curious if this lithium battery that I installed the other day has anything to do with it, but we'll check all the fuses first, then we can go that route. But let's go ahead and pop this panel open and see if there is another one back behind here. So this looks like it is going to be like this. Let me zoom in on here. Okay, so on here it looks like it is that one right there, radio, and that one is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, so 3 right here. So let's go ahead and pull that one out and see if it's broken. Okay, so we'll set it right here so we can take a look at it. And that is the close-up. It does not appear to be broken, but the metal prongs right there, you can tell they're really dirty, and that might have something to do with it. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes it's just that easy. So what I'm gonna do is just clean it for now, and if it works, I'll get another mini 20 amp and replace it with a brand new one. But right now I just want to see if it works. If it works, then I know that this is the issue, and then we are not going to tear apart the radio. Now when it comes to cleaning this, I am not going to scrub it or scrape it or anything like that. All I'm going to do is just take a microfiber rag and just kind of wipe it down. Try to get some of that black grease and crud off from it. And then what I'll probably also do is use some of this contact cleaner and just spray it on the prongs like this. Kind of knock off whatever is on there. And then just dry it off real quick. And I'll probably spray some of that contact cleaner down inside of where that fuse was sitting in, just to try to get as much of it off as possible. Look at that, you can see all that black stuff. So you want to just try to get as much as it off to see if it's going to work. And I think this should be probably good enough. And if it works, we'll go ahead and just buy a brand new one from our local auto parts store and then just replace it. This one looks pretty good right now. I think it might work. Hopefully it works. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of troubleshooting electrical issues. So let's head back to the vehicle real quick. grab this and go over here. And we are going to probably just spray some of this contact cleaner right inside of here, right here. So it's completely safe. It's made for this stuff. And we are gonna just blast it in there. Yeah, that should probably be good enough. I don't wanna douse it, but I think that's good enough. And let's go ahead and clean it off a little, wipe it down, and let it dry for about 30 seconds. This stuff doesn't take long to dry at all. Let's go ahead and reinsert this 20 amp fuse down in here. And we're just gonna kind of move everything out of the way and then go see if this radio is gonna turn on once we turn it to the accessories position. So let's go back in here. Hopefully it works. All right, guys, fingers crossed. Is it going to be an easy fix or not? Ooh, perfect, perfect. Now, I am recording on this phone, so everything got reset. So it does appear like everything is working again. And let's see if we can get this music to come up on this head unit now. So it should play automatically. Let's go ahead and hit finish, agree, and let's see if this connects automatically. All right, are you gonna play some music? Let's hit play. All right. All right, guys. Looks like we got some music again. Perfect. I love it. I love it. All right. Alright guys, we've got the radio up and working again inside of the Celica. Now, sometimes it's just as easy as cleaning those fuses. Even though the filament is not broken, if they look dirty on the prongs, go ahead and clean them. On this vehicle, I swear, these fuses are probably about 30 years old and still the original ones. So just a good cleaning and replacement is all it took to get the Celica up and thumping again. Remember, join us next time on Garage Matters and hit that like and subscribe button.